Alrighty, guys. What we're going to do right now is we're going to go over the introduction to the unit, the things that you need to know that you're going to do during Unit 2. Now, the actual what you're doing in the lesson, you can read all about that in Connexus, okay? What the textbook wants you to do, you can learn that in Connexus. It's a fantastic unit talking about the way the Constitution's set up, where we got the ideas of the Declaration of Independence. It's a lot of great information. But what this video right here is going to talk about is what Mrs. Klein and I want you to do extra, the things that we have for you that's going to help you learn this subject matter better, to more fit to what we have in South Carolina standards. So one of the things that you're going to need to know about is going to be modifications, okay? Most lessons, most units are going to have lessons that have been modified. A lot of the assessments are going to be modified. So let's go check out and see what is modified when it comes to Unit 2. What you need to do is you go over here to lesson modifications, and then you pick the standard that you are. If you're in standard, you American government or honors American government, you click on it. And once you do that, you're going to go to the Unit 2. There's only one lesson that is modified in Unit 2, and that is the Lesson 14 Portfolio, which is also one of the most important assessments we have, which is why we kind of did it first to make sure that you're really on task and you know what's going on. Now, this is a document-based question portfolio, okay? So you're going to turn in this document to us. You're like, Mr. Galt, I don't know how to turn in a PDF. All that information is right here on it. So you can see it's right there. We got a GIF or a GIF, whatever, however you want to pronounce it, on how to turn in this via Google Docs or via Word. And this is going to be a step-by-step. We give you different political cartoons, different primary documents, and you're going to answer the question. It tells you how much each question is worth. You can't go wrong with this. So make sure that when it comes to the portfolio, okay, make sure that you are doing the modified lesson. So once again, Unit 2, Lesson 14, the portfolio, it is modified, okay? It is modified. Now, another important thing you need to know about this is the dates, okay? And that date is September the 12th, 2018. That's when this portfolio is going to need to be completed by. So, well, it's not needs to be completed by. That's the date in your planner that this lesson comes up on and should be completed by. Now, if you're finishing this as a couple weeks early, hey, drop us a note. Why are you so far ahead? And if you're a couple weeks late, you're definitely going to drop a note why you're late. So once again, that important date for this unit is going to be September 12th, 2018. That is when this portfolio is done. Now, the next thing that's cool and that you're going to want to learn about is what's dropped in here, okay? So let's go back to here. We go to your government virtual classroom. Go right down here to dropped assessments. And you're going to see that Unit 2, Lesson 4 quiz, dropped. Unit 2, Lesson 16 test, dropped. That means you don't do the quiz, you don't do the test in this unit. We really want you to focus in on what we have in that portfolio, which is why we dropped the quiz, why we dropped the test, but you really have to do a good job in that portfolio. We're expecting it, and if you want to get a good grade, you're going to need to make sure it happened. All right, so what's next that you need to know about? Resources, things that we have for you to be successful during this unit, okay? If you go over to resources, you can go to Quizlet. In Unit 2, we have some important vocabulary words. Just because you're not taking the quiz and the test doesn't mean that you don't need to know the material. You're going to need to know these important vocabulary words in government. There's so many Americans out there that don't know what's going on in government. We're going to make sure when you leave this class you do. So make sure you check out the Quizlet vocabulary words. But a way that you can earn points in this class is on the unit expeditions, okay? If you go to the unit expedition, you go to Unit 2. Right here, we have so much information about how our government's set up. Everything about Unit 2 is about, you can find here on this expedition, Magna Carta, English Bill of Rights. So many interesting things about the material that's in this unit that you can find on this expedition, guys. If you want to be successful, if you want to learn about government, hey, make sure you go through this. And then if you did, at the very end, there's either going to be a flip grid We might do a Padlet, but you can share the information that you learn, and you're going to be able to get a 10-point test grade, extra credit. So make sure that if you want that, make sure you do the Flipgrid or the Padlet. And like I said, we are working hard to make sure that you guys are going to be ready for what you need to know in government. And we really hope that you take the time to go through all the stuff that we have for you to help you learn about government. So, once again, if there's ever any questions, please let Mrs. Kleiner know. We really want to help out. And good luck in Unit 2. And thank you very much for watching.